Stay tuned for urban legends to ghostly tales of the paranormal, because now it's time for
Message on the Wall.
Message on the Wall brings you The Man and the Hunter. This tale comes from Denmark. It was on the Isle of Mon, in a forest on the western coast, where it was said that once a night came, no one would venture out, with those fearing souls taking refuge in the safety of their homes, leaving the forest for the hunter to seek out its prey. At least the people thought they were safe in their own homes. That was until one night when a man sat by a blazing fire to warm himself from the winter chill, wondered who it was at his door. The knocking sounded urgent, and as he opened it, he wished he hadn't done so. For there on the threshold was a horse, all aglow, a foggy breath streaming from its nostrils. And astride the horse, also emitting a green glow, was the hunter. With a booming voice, the hunter addressed the man. "Take care of my dogs." Thrusting the leashes into the man's hand, the hunter turned his horse, galloping off into the forest. The man swallowed hard as a lump formed in his throat. The 4 large black dogs, having watched their master until he was out of sight, now turned to look at the man, their red glowing eyes sending a shiver down his spine. Standing in the doorway for over 2 hours, holding on to the rough leather straps attached at the other end to the large spiked collars around each dog's neck, the cold was forgotten as he awaited the hunter's return. Finally, in the distance was the sound of hoofbeats, coming closer as the dogs became more alert, whimpering with excitement as a green glow appeared, moving through the trees of the forest. And then the hunter came into view. Pulling up to a halt, the man could see the hunter had got his quarry, something the likes of which he had never seen in the forest. The body of green with hair looking like seaweed covering its face, with the other half ending in a large fishy tail. The man realized the hunter had caught himself a mermaid. The hunter, seeing the man looking over his catch, boomed out, "I've been hunting this for 4 years." Much to his relief, the hunter took back his dogs, more than willing to shut the door and return to the comfort of his fireside. "Wait," the hunter bellowed. The man stood fearful, but as the hunter held up a coin, letting it slip through his fingers, he stretched out his hand to catch it, only to find it so hot that he threw it to the ground, looking at the red mark seared into his palm. "Now you will have a story to tell of the night you met the hunter," the man was told. The hunter had another gift. Having unleashed the dogs, he threw one of the leather straps to the man. The dogs running ahead, with the hunter following, the man watched until the glowing figures twinkled to nothing. From that night onwards, the man found prosperity, buying land and a large house, living in comfort and luxury. And for all this time he kept the leash the hunter had given him, but he had never liked it, and when one day he came upon it in a cupboard, he threw it away. He never associated his good luck with worn piece of leather or his meeting the hunter, but when he got rid of the leash, his good fortune deserted him. His money ran out, and he had to sell his house and land, becoming poorer than he had ever been before, and all for the want of a gift from the hunter. You have been listening to Message on the Wall, brought to you in association with Paranormal Parodies. You can find Paranormal Parodies at paranormal-parodies.com.